This week's meeting was longer than I was anticipating. We ran for almost 2 hours. I was trying to keep it around an hour, but we had a good meeting. We went over, we did some spot checks with some following up that Kevin and Cole have been doing with some buyers and sellers that they're working with, and they're both doing a great job. Talked to both Jillian and Brian about things that are going on, and they're following along well, and it was a good meeting today. So today we took a little look at analytics of how Right Choice is performing on social media and how other brokerages in our local area are doing. And it's quite different. There's not many brokerages out there. I would say, I don't even know if there's any that are creating their own content and getting people to engage with what they're doing. There's some brokerages that are doing a lot of posting and it's going unseen. And then there's some brokerages that are doing very few posting that nobody is seeing, where we're creating original content regularly and a lot of people are starting to see it. It's quite the difference when you take a look at the analytics, because the scale on the spectrum, it's from one end to the other when you're comparing Right Choice to the other brokerages. What was my content like 5 years ago before I started making happenings with content? I was what I like to consider a shit poster. I had hired a company out of Quebec. I love Quebec, but I hired a company from there to handle my social media posts, and they were posting for me, I think it was 3 or 4 times a week, and the whole plan was to keep me relevant by posting frequently. And these posts, they were going unseen. I think most posts were not even getting seen by 100 people. So there's been a little bit of a transition from the time that I started, that I actually thought I was doing a good job, because a lot of realtors at the time didn't even have Facebook. And I thought I was doing a good job because had a company doing posting for me. None of my own content. It was a lot of posts talking about the 10 best ways to organize your closet, or can you believe Michael Jordan just listed his house, or spring is coming, or Happy Mother's Day, these type of shit posts. Now I'm playing the social media game a little bit differently. Back then, shit posting 101. Now, creating original video content regularly, and this might be a little bit subjective, but good content. And we can define good content by how many people are viewing it, how many people are engaging, commenting, and sharing. And the results are way better once you take control of your content creation and message delivery by when you start making it on your own. Original content is what we're doing right now. We have a new lead distribution system set up here at Right Choice. And the whole reason for doing this lead distribution system is to better service our buyers and sellers. And the whole reason for having this is so that we have almost immediate response time when we have people reach out to us. Because when people reach out to us, they want to hear from us now. We live in a time and age where people do not want to wait for anything. Amazon Prime sales are probably at the highest peak ever. People want stuff now. And it's the same thing when people reach out to us in real estate. So this new lead distribution that we have set up, in the past week, we've already seen response time improved by, I don't know what percentage, by a lot though. When we get a new lead that comes into Right Choice, we respond to it immediately by the first available person reaches back out to this person. Now, what this is going to do is having whoever's in that pool has to respond quickly. So this is creating a competitive environment. And what I'd like to see happen, and hoping it happens, is that it elevates anybody that's in this pool to respond as quick as possible. Because if you're not, and somebody else is quicker, you're going to lose out on potential business. So this should be helping everybody involved elevate their skills to a level that's going to help them and then help service their buyers and sellers. This should definitely be motivating anybody that's involved in this to elevate their game, because if anybody is slacking off or is busy or unresponsive, they're going to miss out on opportunities. And if nobody is responding to this on time, everybody's going to miss out. So yes, it's going to elevate everybody. Since we've implemented it, we've seen response time. It's gone from minutes to seconds. It's amazing. With this new lead distribution system and having the realtors responding as quickly as humanly possible, the buyers and sellers are going to be getting the information or booking the appointment as soon as possible. It's going to allow for buyers and sellers to be able to arrange their schedules, because people's schedules are ever changing. And once they are able to hear back from us, they're going to be able to plan out their day, and not just plan out their day, plan out possibly their entire life, because we are dealing with people that are making some of the biggest decisions of their lives. They're going to be spending hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars, and they're going to be waiting to hear from us. So they want to hear from us immediately so they don't miss any opportunities and that they can move on with their lives.